Hey guys, my name is Benley, a co-op student for Chromeworks, and today I'm going to show you guys how to make a moving car in Scratch. Alright, to start off, you're going to want to make a racetrack. You can find one online. I just made one through the paint in the costumes tab. And this code is just to make it center at the start. Next, you guys are going to want to make a car. I made mine through the costume tools. This is where most of your coding is going to be. Now we're going to want to get to the coding. I'll also note I added a finish line using black and white squares to the paint. So the first block you guys are going to want to add is the starting block. So go to event and add the when start is clicked. Once you have that block in, you're going to want to make your car start at the finish line. So if we just move the car or at the end of the finish line so it can go around and finish, that's around the area that it starts. The X and Y down here is where the car is positioned, so we're gonna want to go to motion and grab this go to XY block. Luckily the XY is already set to the position. Next we're gonna want to create a variable. This variable is gonna be our velocity, aka the speed of the car. So we're just gonna call it velocity. Okay. And next we're gonna want to add in the set velocity to 0. This is so the speed is set at 0 when we start the game. Next, we're going to want to go to controls and add a forever block. In this forever block, we're going to want to add an if then. This is where we're going to control our speed when we press the W key button. So to do that, we go to sensing and add in a key pressed key. I'm going to make it the up arrow key to make it move. Then we're going to add another if then under this. In the second if then, we're going to want to go to operators and grab the greater than symbol. So the point of this greater than symbol is to make it so the car has a max speed. So we're going to make that 5. And we're going to go back to variables and add in the velocity variable in here. So if the velocity is lower than 5, we're going to make the up arrow key gradually go up in speed. So we go into here and grab the change velocity to 0.3. So if we were to test this out, it wouldn't start moving because we haven't added in a block to make it move yet. So we're gonna do that right now and add in a move 10 steps. But if we test this out right now, we'll just instantly zoom, and we're gonna want to make it move based on the variable velocity. So we're gonna go to variables and add in the velocity block in here. If we tried this out now, it would slowly start moving. And as you guys saw, it kept on moving even after I let go of the key. We're gonna add in some more code to make sure it slows down when letting go. Before we do that, we're gonna add some coding for brakes and moving the car left and right. So we're gonna add in another if then in the controls tab under the other if then. And we're gonna add in a pressing key block. So go to sensing and grab a key press block, and we're gonna make this for the brakes. So down arrow key, and just like last time, we're gonna go into controls and add another if then under here. We're gonna go to the operators tool here and add in this greater than symbol and add in the variable block again. But this time we're gonna make it so when it's greater than 0, we want it to slow down. So we're going to change the velocity to negative 0.1. If you were to test this out, if I press go, I can slow it down quicker and not make it go all the way to the end. Now we can make the car go forward and slow down, but we can't make it move left and right, so we're going to add coding for that next. We're going to go to controls, add another if then right under here. Can't do this without moving this guy. Make sure that's not in there again. And we're going to go to motion sensing, my bad, and add in a key pressed again. And this time we're going to make it left or right. So right, and we're going to want to make it turn. So go to motion and you can add in a turn block. This is the turn right block, so we add it in here. We're going to want to do the same thing for the left key. I'll take this off to start. We're going to go to if then. Go to sensing, add in a key press block, and make this the left key. And then go back to motion and add in the turn 15 degrees block. Make sure it's the left block and not the right block. And we're going to make this 5. We don't want it to be 15 because if it's 15 it turns a bit too fast. If we were to test this out, oh whoops, I need to add back the block. If we were to test this out, it turns a good amount. Now we're going to want to add friction. If you guys saw in the last test, it was consistently moving at the same speed even when I let go of the key. So now we're going to make it slow down if I let go. So to do that, we go to if then controls, grab it if then. Then we're going to want to go to operators and grab a greater than symbol again. And we're going to make the velocity go in this first circle and change this number to 0. And similar to what we did last time, we're going to get our change block and we're going to change it to negative 0.1. That makes it so if the velocity is greater than 0, it will slowly slow down once you let go of the key. So if we were to test this out, you guys can see it slows down after letting go, and it now looks realistic. So far we got our working car with realistic movement and speed. But if you guys saw, I can move through the grass freely, and we want to make it so it slows down when touching the grass. So there's a pretty cool way in coding it so it slows down. So we're going to want to add another if then. Controls, if then. And we're going to want to go to operators again and grab this and block here. So in the first diamond of the and block, you're going to want to go to sensing and grab a touching color. This is a block we're going to use to make it slow down when touching the green. If you click here, you can select the color you want it to remember. So there's this super cool tool right here, and if you click on it, you can select the color on the canvas and it'll automatically set it to that, so that we don't have to find the specific color in the tool up here. In the next and, we're going to want to put in another greater than symbol, the first one, and we're going to go to variables and grab another velocity block, and we're going to make it so that if it's greater than 1, we're going to make it slow down, so it still moves at a velocity of 1, but it's super slow and not as quick as if it was on the road. So now we add the command to make it slow down when on the grass, and it will slow down all the way to negative 0.3. This makes it so the car slows down on the grass rather than its full speed when it's on the road. And there you go, guys. Now we have a car that moves at a realistic speed, slowing down and braking in Scratch. Make sure you like and subscribe for more content like this, and turn on post notifications so you never miss a new video.